Okay, we've got a Nissan Patrol here, a bit of an old school GQ, and it's got the old snorkel on from years ago. And we're just upgrading him from what people would have called a ram top, to be honest with you. This doesn't ram air in. Diesel engines suck far more air than this is ever going to ram down the throat. And of course, if you have a look under the bonnet here, this thing's just had a turbo put on. That turbo will be sucking far more than any ram top's ever going to put in there. The main thing, of course, is the air cleaners, particularly in these Nissans, they're only a small one, can be prone to blocking up pretty easily. Put this top down. If we come over and have a bit of a look here, the cyclonic top, how does it work? You've got fins down in the bottom here, where the air gets sucked in and spun in a circular manner. When it's spun, it goes up to the top, any heavy matter, and it goes into this collection bowl. Anything that's, of course, very light like air will do a U-turn and go straight down the snorkel. So you actually catch not just dust and bugs, you actually catch rain in heavy, heavy downpours. We've got this on our old Nissan. You can actually watch this thing fill up. Well, obviously with your ram top, no matter what the advertising says about it leaking around the edge, guaranteed it all goes down into the air cleaner. And years of doing fuel services here on these vehicles, we've seen wet air cleaners on really rainy days here when people are pulled up, coming from Sydney, Canberra or Newcastle, driven for hours in heavy rain, drenched air cleaners, and luckily there's air going through to sort of keep that dry. So you could probably say it's a pre-cleaner, pre-dryer, whatever we want to call it. But it's really simple to maintain. You just undo the wing up top on it. And there's your collection bowl. Tip it out, and of course put it back on again. So remember, we've got air coming and being spun here. It has to do a U-turn and go straight down the neck. Anything that, of course, is heavier than air will spin up to the top where there's a tiny gap and will go out into the bowl. And of course, you've got an indicator here telling you when to empty it. I'd say that probably you'll never see it really fill up, maybe on a tractor or an earth-moving machinery. But four-wheel driving, when you're off-road, you'll probably see a bit of dust certainly appearing. We say they're a good thing, definitely particularly when you're going on those big outback trips. There's a massive emphasis on flow, but flow is really needed when we're running at 4,000 RPM. And do we need that sort of stuff? None of us drive like that. Unless we're talking racing, of course you use something specific for that. But for dusty conditions, do like the earth moving and the tractor world have been using for years, fit a pre-cleaner on the top of your snorkel. I'm Andrew from Berrima Diesel. You can see more of these videos on our Facebook channel, YouTube channel Berrima Diesel, or find our technical articles at berrimadiesel.com.